What if I told you pain is all in your head? That doesn't mean your pain isn't real, but without your brain, you would never experience pain. Our body is full of sensor cells that receive information from the world around us. When these sensors receive information that might be perceived as dangerous, they send a message to the spinal cord and then up to the brain. Once the information about the dangerous stimulus reaches the brain must then rely on context to determine how to interpret the signal. Did you experience this stimulus while trying to reach a tight deadline at work? Was your boss there looking over your shoulder? This may heighten your brain's sensitivity to information that it receives due to an increased level of stress. So, now your brain tells you that the sensation you just felt when you twisted your back to reach for the phone is indeed pain. What if you made the same twisting motion, but this time you were at home holding your baby? In this context, the brain may decide the sensation it felt was nothing more than a twinge, and you can continue on without any lasting pain. Have you ever gotten a paper cut? We often experience an intense feeling of pain when this happens, but usually the pain recedes almost immediately. What about something more serious? Have you ever broken a bone or strained a muscle? Most of us will experience pain for a longer period with an injury like this. We know that there are healing times for each type of tissue in the body. Why then do some of us feel pain even after this healing period is over? When pain continues even after your tissues have healed, your brain has decided there may still be some danger to your system and that you need to stay in protection mode. This protection mode causes changes in the way our nerves fire. Now, instead of needing a lot of our sensor cells to experience something in order to feel pain, we only need a few. This means with very little input in our sensor cells, our brain is telling us we are in pain. What does all of this mean? Basically, things that used to hurt a little hurt a lot more, and other things that didn't hurt at all are suddenly painful. This increased time in protection mode is almost always involved in people who are experiencing chronic pain. If the tissues are no longer the problem, it may be difficult to use a medical diagnosis to explain what is going on in your body. Now, it is important to understand how your unique situation is presenting and determine a way to tell the brain there is no need to stay in protection mode. The experience of chronic pain is linked to past experiences and emotional state. Is your pain worse when you have a bad day? Did you have an episode of pain earlier in your life that did not go away when it should have? If this is the case, it is time to start using some strategies that can change the way your brain is thinking about pain. I look forward to working with you to develop strategies that will work for you based on your unique situation. Pain does not have to dictate how you live your life. Here's to a bright future.